Yo, what up, man? Chris, my checking back in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button anyway, and I appreciate all the support, man. Hope you guys is having a good Sunday, man. I'm in Oklahoma right now, so shout out to everybody in Oklahoma. Couple things I want to talk about as we just keep the content rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a battle rap event tomorrow. It is Hollow the Don versus A-Ward, Vixen the Assassin versus 40 Bars. It's a Black Ice Cartel. JC's on the card. I believe Mike P is on the card, I believe. So they got some names on the card, you know what I'm saying? That's going down on Black Ice. I'm kind of interested in the card. I want to see what Hollow does. I haven't really been liking Hollow since the Ill Will battle. I got to keep it a stack. So I need to see, is Hollow somebody that's kind of like fading a little bit by the wayside? Is he still, you know, at some point in time, some of these legends, they don't remain at the top of the game like they used to be. Is Hollow someone whose best times are behind him, or can he refine that magic? We gonna see tomorrow. I feel like he battling a little bit of a mirror match. A guy that can kind of do what he does, change his cadence, change his style, rebuttals, mid freestyles, you know, all kind of stuff. Like A-Ward presents definitely a challenge for Hollow. So I got A-Ward winning a battle, but Hollow needs to have a good battle because his ab battle wasn't that good. I gotta keep it a stack. It was not that good at all. So also 40 and Vixen, I feel like we haven't had really big many female battles. We had Jazz and Coffee and stuff like that, but I feel like Vixen and 40 is one of those marquee female battles. This is another battle amongst the 40 Bars gauntlet of battles. She lost to Sharon. She just lost to Av last week or whatever. And now she had a good battle with Twerk, and she actually had a good battle with Av. So I got to keep it a stack. She's been more impressive than I thought she would be. Like, I thought she was going to be getting killed in these battles. I mean, her rounds versus Twerk was pretty good. You could argue that she actually won that battle. And her ab battle was pretty good. So we'll see how she does against Vixen, and we'll see how she does against Swamp. Those are her last two battles to see how she closes out. So I don't know. I'm always interested in Mike P. I like this. I think the cage is perfect for Mike P's style, his energy, and all this kind of stuff. So I want to see what Mike P brings to the table. Black Ice Cartel, cop it if you're trying to support and everything. I got a video coming about. A lot of y'all been asking me why URL hasn't been booking a lot of these big battles. What's going on with URL? They're not getting the big battles. They're going to other leagues. I went and found the answers for y'all, man. I went and found the answers. That blog is coming. That blog is coming. That blog might be a little mini documentary or whatever, but that blog is definitely coming. Give me a couple weeks, man. Give me a couple weeks. You know what I mean? Maybe the third week of October. Let me work on some things, get some stuff straight, find certain footage to go with this story and that story. But I got the answers for y'all, man. Also, this Diddy shit is still interesting to me, bro. Like it's so there's 120 new accusers of Diddy with this sexual assault, sexual whatever you want to say. Just obviously they're all civil. These are not criminal cases. These are civil cases. So I asked on Twitter, do y'all feel like this is a money grab, or do y'all believe it? And this was the results, man. You know what I'm saying? So do you believe all these 120 new accusers of Diddy are just looking for a money grab? 23% of y'all said yes, 50% no, and 20% don't know. So it looks like 77% of y'all either feel like it's some BS or y'all are not completely sure, which says a lot. We already know he's charged with sex trafficking. He's charged with a whole bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember. He got like 3 charges though: sex trafficking and 2 other charges. And we know about the Cassie video. So I ain't trying to say Diddy is no angel. I mean, he probably a nut ass freak bull. He is probably a nut ass freak bull, but ain't no crime being a nut ass freak bull. A lot of nut ass freak bulls around here, you know what I'm saying? But that's what he probably is. 1,000 miles of baby oil, record niggas, all kind of shit. Sex workers, male and female. Yeah, he into some wild freaky shit. But at the end of the day, I feel like there's 2 things he got to worry about more than anything else. First of all, you cannot record people against their will in terms of like especially sexually. So you can't invite people to your house, have a camera hidden in like a a teddy bear or something, you record people and then you use it against them. So he's also like, people have been saying like, yo, he's recording people and then texting them and trying to like blackmail them, like, yo, I'm gonna release this, I'm gonna put this out if you don't do X, Y, and Z. So you cannot do that. That's kind of like coercion or whatever. You cannot do stuff like that. That's against the law. So if they can prove that, that's something he got to worry about. And you cannot drug people. You cannot bring people over, hand them a drink, and then slip a Mickey in it. All this kind of stuff. So to me, those are the two things he has to worry about. It's not no fucking baby oil. It's not even bringing people across state lines. People fly bras in all the time and have sex with them. They bring all kind of chicks in, man, models and all that. They bring them in for all kind of little freak stuff that they got going on, and little parties and little strippers that they done brought across state lines. Like that's to me, that's something that goes on a lot more than people know. That's not a Diddy thing. That's just people that got money and stuff. They just fly chicks in or whatever. I need you to dance to this party. Bring all your girls from Tennessee and bring them to Atlanta. That's cross state lines. And of course, once they get to Atlanta, you already know what's going on at these strip parties. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is paying extra money, having sex with girls, all kind of shit. So to me, that's not the issue. It's really the drugging of people, if they can prove it, if it's a real thing, and secretly recording people and using it against them. To me, that's the main thing. Now, as far as these 120 new accusers, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I kind of want Diddy. When you go through what I went through and everything, you kind of have a different outlook on the legal system. You kind of want people to have their fair share of trial. You kind of believe a lot more in innocent till proven guilty. You want people to get a fair trial, and Diddy can't get a fair trial because everything about him is on full display. Everything is. People are coming out the woodwork talking about him. The baby oil is a big issue. The sex tapes are a big issue. The Cassie videos are a big issue. So if you a juror, then how can you really look at Diddy like a regular fair person? It's hard to do, you know what I'm saying? So he's definitely not gonna get a fair trial. And do I think like he's in over his head and all this kind of stuff? Yes. I would not be surprised if he got out of jail though. I would not be surprised if somehow he got out of jail. I know he got a lot of power, he got a lot of money, and a lot of times I kind of be feeling like most people should get bond. You know, I told you that earlier. And I saw recently, I don't know if this is a true story, but I saw that there is a new judge for his next bond hearing. A new judge for his next bond hearing. That's important. It's a Democrat that they said, so he might be a little sympathetic to the African American. A new judge. I think he is a foreigner based on the name. He didn't look like he was an American judge. And I would not be surprised if somehow he got house arrest with control monitoring and all this kind of stuff. No alcohol, no drugs, or whatever, drug monitoring as well. They can test all of that through your monitor and everything. I would not be surprised if he got released on that. So I'm not completely sure he would actually sit in jail the whole time. But these accusers, bro, I don't know, man. I gotta keep it real with you. And I kind of, you know what bothers me the most about this case? It's not whether or not he's guilty. I think he did probably some crazy ass shit. It ain't even that. I just wish they kept the same energy for the other people, man. Harvey Weinstein and Epstein and all these people was not getting covered like Diddy. And I get it. Diddy is an entertainment guy and all this kind of stuff. And was he more popular than Harvey Weinstein? Yeah, but they weren't covering him. Bro, it's people that are speaking on Diddy that don't even really need to speak. I'm just like, bro, let me show you this. This right here. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it at? I look at this and I'm like,
was on News Nation with Chris Cuomo the other night from prison. You know, how much should his words be taken seriously? I take it seriously. He say something about that world, I'm like, he got credentials to speak on that. He would know. But others are saying he's been in jail for 10 years. How would he know? Which line of thinking do you take when it comes to listening to what Suge Knight says about Diddy?
Let me tell you like this. you're still connected to the outside world. Some shape, form, or fashion, guys don't supposed to have telephones in jail, but they do have telephones in jail. But then they get their one or two, calls, and they get it done. So those guys are still connected. But I listened to the interview just like you did. And I listened to certain things. When he talked about drugs and the industry drugging Diddy, again, a lot of my friends who know him,
Suge Knight was on
real closely, they said, yeah, he got consumed with the drugs. And so when you hear certain things like that,
Bro, there's no need for you to do no interview with Stephen A. Smith talking about my friends told me Diddy was consumed with a drug. Bro, Diddy will have his day in court. You do not gotta lay it on thick, add extra season, Lowry salt to the meal. You don't gotta do none of that, bro. And it's disappointing that it's actually some of our, some of the people that we looked up to in hip hop and stuff like that. I'm just saying, if you were someone that was always speaking about Diddy, I can't say nothing about it. There's some people that always felt a certain way about Diddy, and as long as you keeping the same energy, I ain't got no problem with it. Bro, for you to come out now and act like Diddy got this problem that you weren't saying before, I feel like one, is not your place. It comes off as like, yo, you jealous, you praying on his downfall. Is this like a label issue? Because back in the day, whenever people had their own labels like Loot Records, Bad Boy Records, Death Row Records, Rough Riders, everybody was competing with record labels. Record labels were competing with each other. And I feel like everybody was like, yo, I'm the CEO of my record label, and everybody was trying to be the best. And I almost wonder if some of this just comes off as like jealousy, because people be speaking and it's like they don't even have to do certain stuff. And it's just all kind of stuff I be seeing, man. ABC is doing a story on Diddy. like I think it come out Wednesday if I'm not mistaken. This is on ABC, bro. This is like national television doing a story on Diddy. Like, how can you ever have and I'm like, where was this energy for Epstein? I don't remember this stuff, bro. I remember them people talking about Epstein and Harvey Weinstein, which is charged with worse stuff than Diddy. Weinstein was charged with worse stuff than Diddy was, and it's like, bro, he was a Hollywood mogul, but I don't even see none of this energy for none of that. And then you look at let me see if I can find it. You look at this is what Charlemagne said about the 120 people. He was saying this.
Crimes. She just always accused me of being gay. Freaky. No, gay. Oh, well, gay and freaky.
Yeah, that's
freaky
right.
Gay.
She said freaky, but
freaky gay.
Yeah, freaky.
But here's the thing about the Diddy situation, right? It don't need any more sauce on it. Like, it needs zero seasoning. He's pretty cooked either way. But it is. You mean to tell me a lawyer found 120 people, exactly 60 men and 60 women?
Oh, it was more. They cut it down to that number.
But exactly 60 men and 60 women, the perfect balance of cheeks. Like, come on now. Come on. And then when you create things, when you say a 1-800 Diddy Rate Me hotline, how do you expect humans to operate in good faith with something like that? Like, how can you go through those calls and pick who's credible?
Talking about 20
not?
years ago, I was in a club and he did it. Like, it's.
I don't even. I'm just saying, how do you know that these people are making accusations in good faith? Like, you think that you put a hotline out in this era to the World Wide Web? I've never heard.
That's what I'm saying, man. They got a hotline for you to call in, and I feel like everybody's looking at, okay, he's worth like 900+ million, and if he gets found guilty, the government can go take most of his money. They can say his enterprise fueled a lot of this. They can take most of his money. Will he be broke? Probably not, but I mean, they could take a good chunk of it. He probably moved some money in his kid's name or his mother's name and stuff. He probably got it protected to some degree, but they can still. But people are probably saying, before they come and take all this fucking money when he gets found guilty, if he gets found guilty, let's lawyer up, do a class action kind of thing, and let all y'all people who ever had any experience. And it's like these stories coming out with this kid. Where was this shit at? Hold on, let me play this last thing for y'all, because this stuff, I'm like, yo, that y'all niggas is really landing on thick. Hold on, let me see where it's at. Let me see. Like this nigga.
Disgraced mogul Sean Diddy Combs was famous for holding his annual 4th of July party in the Hamptons. All of the
complete one hit thrust and he.
white, and it wasn't exactly a family-friendly event. Now imagine you're a 6-year-old kid and you find yourself a guest there. Allison Hall has more.
Can you believe this 6-year-old boy was once a guest at Diddy's infamous white party? The disgraced mogul has his arm draped around a young Justin Liptowski back in 1999. Justin is now 31 and tells Inside Edition about taking that photo.
He put his arm around me in an uncomfortable way, close to areas that you shouldn't as a grown man.
He recalls what he saw at the party.
So I remember marijuana, and topless women. That's the two main things that I remember.
So, how'd he end up there? Well, his father, David Allen, was Diddy's photographer, snapping pictures of partygoers in the Hamptons. Justin's mom, Maya, was also there. She says the party was family-friendly at first, but then turned raunchy.
People were getting high. There were girls swimming topless, young-looking girls that were, not dressed. We moved.
This shit is never ending, bro. You 6 years old. Why the hell are you at a Diddy party at 6 years old? I don't understand this shit, bro. The parents should damn near be arrested for even having this stupid ass shit. And now you grown. Oh, he had his arm draped around me, bro. How long it took you to come up with this story? You couldn't say this shit. Damn, you 31 years old and you was 6 at it. So 25 years you have been going on with your life. And then you finally talked about it because the Cassidy video came out. Bro, this shit don't even really make no sense to me, bro. It's hard for me to even grasp stuff like that. I don't really understand it. You 6 years old at a Diddy party, and your dad is the photographer for Diddy. It's the first time he ever took pictures for Diddy. The only time he ever been to a Diddy party. If you a photographer, this is what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't just hire you. He probably didn't just hire you for the moment. So you have already seen this kind of stuff to some degree. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's a little, one thing, when they got you, they gonna always try to make an example of you. Always remember that, man. They gonna trump the charges up really, really high. They gonna make you look really, really bad. And then they'll dumb it down to what they really feel like they can get you in. And that's what it is. And I feel like with Diddy, they gonna make an example out of him, bro, to some degree. I hope he can get at least a fair trial. That's how I really hope. It's gonna be hard, but they're gonna try to make an example out of this situation. And I just don't like the way they carrying it, where everybody's trying to come out the woodwork. I feel like some of these people are just coming out for the whole money situation. I honestly feel like that, So I don't really like this dude. I don't even know why this 31-year-old dude even talking. I don't even get it, bro. This nigga on Inside Edition. I don't even know how he's even getting interviewed. What are you interviewing for? He ain't filed no lawsuit, and he didn't file a criminal or a civil. Why the fuck is he being interviewed? Because he went to a Diddy party? Why y'all not asking his parents? Ain't nobody asking. The interview ain't asking the mom and dad. You don't think it's crazy that a 6-year-old would be at an adult party? You think that's good parenting? Nobody's asking that question. I want to know the answer to that question. I don't understand that. But I don't know, man. This shit just crazy. We had the Bags and Bodies face off, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely interested in this battle now. The Hitman and Geechee. I realized they had like their little, little fake little argument kind of thing, really amped up. I'm gonna show you why I'm Hitman. I'm gonna show you why I'm Geechee. I get all that, but I do feel like the card is gonna be fire, man. The card is gonna be definitely fire. I like Swamp and Rex. I like Big K and Twerk. I feel like that's gonna be dope, and I also feel like even J2 and Snake Eyes is gonna be dope. Yo, Verb, let me say this last thing before I get. Verb is such a hater, bro. This nigga is basically, Hitman has security at the event, and he was trying to get on me for having security, bro. You gotta have security at an event, even a face-off. This is not even nothing new. You know what I'm saying? You didn't went to plenty RBE face-off. Everybody has security these days at face-off. It's too many niggas rolling up with entourages. It's too much extra shit going on. It ain't even about Geechee it's always the entourages is why you gotta have security there. And I don't even know if this is a club, a bar. I don't even know what venue this is. This venue might be open. It might be security for the actual spot. I don't know. I just think like the way Verb stretches. So then he was like, I ain't gonna lie, the way Geechee was in his face, he would have got in my face. I would have hit him or something, or any nigga get in my face like that, I would have hit him. And I just remember, bro, when he said that, I had to come here, bro. I had to come here.
Yo! Let's quiet down! Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yo! Quiet down! Like my shirt?
Very on Twitter talking about his face is like, yeah, they get in my face. Couldn't be me. St. Louis nigga couldn't be me. Would have got swung on. It couldn't be me, bro. A-War was all in your face. You ain't do no swinging. A-War put a fucking finger to your face. Glock, what he say? Glock 40 or whatever. Nigga put a finger to Verse. Verse didn't do that. Yo, Verse, bro, the way this nigga be spitting shit, bro, it be... This shit is fucking, bro, Ver, you be hating so bad, man. But shout out to everybody, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this Diddy situation, and where are y'all on Hollow the Don, man? Where are y'all on Hollow, bro? We gotta talk. I feel like he about to lose pretty clear tomorrow. I gotta keep it real with you. I think he's about to lose pretty clear tomorrow. Where are y'all on Hollow? How y'all feel about these 120 accusers? I ain't talking about what he charged with. I ain't talking about the cast. I'm talking about all these people that's coming out of the woodwork. All this 6-year-old, 31-year-old nigga now, and all this. I'm talking about these niggas, these new niggas, this hotline shit or whatever. What do y'all feel about that? Chris Unbiased, holla at your boy.